What up, y'all? It's your man Fat Boy checking the fuck in. I wanted to do this blog, yo. Another blog where you don't need to see my ugly fat ass head. Just listen to the words coming out of my mouth. Verb spoke for the culture. Now the flip side of that coin is you gotta have a villain. And in saying that Verb spoke for the culture, it was Mook versus everybody. Let me break this down for you. Let's start with Mook. If y'all remember, let's all put on our reality caps for a second. The culture was tired of Mook. We talk about this nigga around the fucking clock, constantly, whether he battling or not. The culture is tired of hearing this nigga's name and he not battling. It's been that way for a long time. We tired of this nigga about to battle surf and don't battle surf. We tired of this nigga asking for $80 million and he not going to battle till he get it. We tired of this nigga's name coming up and the situations that he don't even belong in. But niggas just have to talk about Mook. Then they start talking about, oh, well, he boring. The nigga not entertaining. My nigga, I'm going to agree with some of that. And the fact that, not that he's boring or not entertaining, but the fact that we don't want to hear 5-minute rounds. But that's the era he come from. Look at Lux. This nigga rap for 40 fucking minutes if you let him. That's the era these niggas come from. But this generation, this era, we want 3-minute rounds of fire. That's it. That's all we want. This microwave generation don't give a fuck about no unlimited rounds. Who can rap the longest? Who got the longer rap span? We don't care about that shit. We want our battles right now. Look, these niggas complain about Yak Man intros being too long and Smack intros, Beasley intros being too long. So what you think in the actual battle niggas is thinking when you stand up there rapping for 30 and 40 minutes? Niggas don't want to hear that. They're gonna lose interest, right? So let's jump to the other side of the fence. Now that we done sized up Mook, you got Verb, who in reality the culture was beginning to turn on this nigga. Verb washed. Verb is done. We don't want to see this nigga really battle like that no more. Verb ain't got that energy no more. He ain't a killer no more. We just was turning on Verb as a culture, my nigga. Verb over the last few years hadn't really killed nothing. You ain't seen a Verb 30 in who knows how long, my nigga. It just felt like he lost that passion. And looking back on it even further, you start realizing, damn, over the last few years, Verb either had debatables, and if you did have him winning, it was slightly, and most niggas had him taking more losses than any fucking thing, along with the debatables. So you start thinking and asking yourself, what make me think that a nigga who ain't been winning nothing, really like that, should I say, is going to beat a nigga who ain't lost a round in 10 years. Now, I know niggas going, but it's 10 years and, oh, you need to battle more recently, my nigga. I don't care if it was 10 weeks ago, 10 days ago, 10 years ago, 10 months ago. It don't fucking matter to me. Undefeated in rounds is undefeated in rounds. There's a reason you winning. Niggas is trying to make it seem like beating Lux and beating Iron Solomon is nothing all of a sudden. Please point out the nigga you got right now that could beat Solomon and Lux right fucking now. Can beat both of them niggas with no rounds lost. Please point the nigga out. I would love to see who the fuck you gonna name. I really would fucking love to see it. So it's like, all of a sudden, him doing that, Mook doing that is nothing. And Verb, who hasn't really been great the last few years, is just gonna out of nowhere wash a nigga who ain't lost. Are you shitting me? Niggas really thought that? Now here's the thing, right? It's generational. It's from an era perspective. This era is tired of Mook. And in this battle, the stars align for Verb. You look at the fucking face-offs. Niggas was like, dog, I don't know, man. Verb, he ain't looking so good. Mook is washing this nigga. Even up to the battle, niggas was like, I don't know how this gonna play out. They don't look like Verb gonna be able to pull this out. But you had so many fans who didn't give a fuck. Verb still gonna beat this. He gonna beat this nigga. The culture wanted Mook to lose. I'm not trying to be biased and say, oh, well, that's why niggas is saying Verb won. Verb got out there and talked that shit, my nigga. This ain't no bias shit. We gonna give Verb all his fucking credit. That nigga got up there and handled his shit. Is some of it, oh, well, this is just the best he been in the last few years? Maybe that is some of it. But that don't discredit the fact that the nigga wasn't up there wilding. He was talking his shit. But here's where it get beautiful. You feel me? Verb spoke for the culture. From his heart. He spoke for all of us. The fans who tired of hearing about Mook when he not fucking battling. The fans who tired of hearing about Mook about the battle. The fans who tired of hearing about the money and him being the GOAT and all this shit. The fans, please kill this nigga so we can stop hearing about this nigga being the GOAT when he ain't battled nobody from this generation yet. This nigga ain't the king. This nigga ain't no entertainer like that. We don't want to hear that shit. Please wash this nigga. And Verb got up there and said everything that the culture wanted to hear, my nigga. Everything. My nigga, you was the father of this. And you left us, my nigga. You left us hanging in the wind. And you abandoned us. We was out here doing war with each other, killing each other. In classic fucking battles. And you in the house on the couch talking about you the god of this, you the king of this. How is you the king of something you ain't been involved in? Verb was talking that shit. And it resonated. Listen, I had Murder Mook going in this battle. I said, he gonna kill this nigga Verb. Verb ain't been on his shit. He gonna wash this nigga 3-0. And I found myself in the first round, I forgot who I was rooting for, nigga. I was off my fucking feet. Rooting for Verb. Talk that shit to this nigga. Hey, yo, Verb was on his fucking A game, my nigga. But you gotta realize he spoke from a place of passion for a change. Again, he was the Verb we wanted him to be. Versus Mook. Come on, my nigga. All this talk about Chilla Jones scheming. How come when Mook scheme, everybody want to talk about bars now? My nigga. The aura is different. Stop trying to put this nigga versus this nigga. Did you see Verb all excited to battle Chilla Jones? Did he cancel on Mook or he canceled on Chilla? Keep it in perspective, my nigga. Let's stop trying to compare the two. It's just different. It's two different levels. Mook is the fucking boss at the end of a video game. And if he wasn't, all these niggas wouldn't be talking about chasing this nigga or battling this nigga. It just wouldn't be that way. And Verb ain't put that type of energy into no other fucking battle. How do you not see that? How do you not understand that? So the stars just fucking align. Now let me say this. In this battle, to me, in my opinion, I felt like Mook did outbar Verb. But Verb came from the heart with that shit and it meant more. So help me understand this then, if you kind of disagreeing with me. Help me understand this. You think it was normal for a nigga like Verb, who is hated in New York, who hasn't been getting love from the culture for the last few years, to get 3-0 chance in Mook hometown versus Mook, supposed to be the god? If that ain't an indicator of what the culture was feeling and what they wanted in that moment, I don't know what is, my nigga. They wasn't trying to listen to what the fuck Mook was talking about, whether you was feeling the material or not. I'm not saying that that's the only reason Verb won. I'm not saying that shit at all. I want this nigga to get all his fucking credit because he earned that shit. But what I'm telling you is, as a culture, the fans and the culture was in favor of what Verb was talking. Because listen, when you the first nigga, hit the stars align, you the first nigga to get to be from this new era, to finally have somebody tell this nigga what the fuck the fans is really feeling to his face in a battle and get those points off. That shit matters, bruh. That shit fucking matters. You're not gonna tell me it don't, because I know that it does. So finally we got somebody to talk that shit to Mook. And now, as an end result, looking back on all of this, now you got the whole culture jumping on Mook, saying, Mook, you lost, just admit it, take the L, blah, blah, blah. You ain't never seen a nigga in life get attacked like that in social media. That's what I'm trying to explain to you niggas. It's just fucking different. Cause it's Mook. Listen, Verb got on Champion and said, oh, well, the niggas at Summer Madness 7, them niggas didn't look well. They was hungry. They wanted their money. They wasn't getting paid well, blah, blah, blah. How come when Mook get up there and say he not battling until he get his money, it's a problem? But Verb can say that that's why niggas wasn't battling right and they ain't in their comfort zone. It's okay for them niggas to get their money the way they want because they vets and get their bag. But it's not all right if Mook do it. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. It's okay for Surf to turn down the battle with Mook because he want 40 instead of 20. But it's not okay for Mook all these years to chase that 70 or 80 or whatever he asking for and then wait until it finally fucking show up. Niggas is picking and choosing when they want to love and hate on some shit. And because it's Mook, it's different. It's just gonna be different. It's kind of like LeBron. Niggas hate LeBron because, oh, well, this nigga saying he the king. You ain't did nothing yet. How you the king? You ain't stay on the same team. Blah, blah, blah. It's the same shit. You ain't battled in this era, nigga. You wasn't out here doing war when we was doing the war. All of a sudden, you the fucking GOAT. Get the fuck out of here. So the fans got a reason to not fuck with you. All of a sudden, everybody that wasn't fucking with Verb, all of a sudden, they love Verb to win this battle. Just a little funny to me. A little funny to me. Yo, like, comment, subscribe. Fuck with your boy. Subscribe to the channel, my nigga. I'm always on my shit. I'm never biased. This ain't an excuse for Mook. This ain't a shit on Verb blog. This ain't none of that. This just a theory, my nigga. I'm just spitting out the things that's going through my mind that I've been realizing throughout the culture over the last few days that, damn, I think we ignored some of that. You know what I mean? Again, like, comment, subscribe. I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same. I'm out.